Leo, I just asked Murray this. Like, you guys have beat a lot of good teams on the road and in tough situations. What is the recipe to that success?
What did he say?
Kind of hard to put his finger on it, but just talked about the group and how everybody's come together and really embraced. Just curious from the coach's side. What you think?
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with everything Merce said. Probably to add on to it, I, as the season, um, I know we went through a little tough spot in the beginning of the year where we weren't getting wins, results, but we were playing. There's probably moments of the game where we didn't manage the game really well, whether it's not getting out of an extended shift or turning the puck over at the end of the shift, or there was times at the beginning of the year we would give up a goal late in the period that would kill us momentum. And I think our guys have bought into what it takes to win consistently at this level in the division that we play in, and buying into it and playing a selfless team game. And I do think there's still areas of our game we can improve, but they've bought into away from the puck. We're a team that wants to have the puck. And if you look at how we've defended this year, this last probably 10 to 12 games, we've cut our line rushes against in half. And when we do, we're playing situations right where our goalie can make a save. And we're getting timely scoring. The depth of our team, where when we talk about playing selfless, up and down our lineup, and as a coach, I respect our group a lot, and for how consistent they've been to show up every single game and compete and work. Whether some nights you don't have it, the Bridgeport game, quick turnaround, they're sitting there in the third period. We locked it down and found a way to win a hockey game. And guys are buying into, they know you could feel it on the bench with 10 minutes left to go in the game and we're up. As a coach, you're comfortable because they're saying all the right things, and you kind of just stand there and appreciate the guys buying into that.
You use the word consistency. Of all the teams you've been around, both as a player and as a coach, is this team up there? I mean, it really does feel like from October onward. I know they've improved, but that consistent effort has been there throughout.
Yeah, there's been probably, we've played 33 games. I can count maybe on 2 occasions where we weren't great, where our compete level wasn't there. But we have an approach where it's next play, next shift, and we just have that mentality where you never know what play or what moment of the game is going to be important. We've been playing a relentless team game, and that's a credit to the group. To buying into that, it's hard. It's hard to show up every single night, and I mean, I don't know what the numbers are, but I don't know how many times we've actually gone into a second period where we've been down by 2 or 3 goals. It hasn't happened a lot. And then you look at when we're up, going into and this also speaks to the group about locking it in when it's really important, the moments of the game. I think we're 17-1-1 if we're going into the third period winning, and that's really hard to do. You're going to get everybody's best. But now I think I haven't talked to the group about it, but when we're almost halfway through, and when you're at the top, you're going to get everybody's best every single night. So that's where we got to make sure that we're continuing to not get comfortable, not get complacent, and no teams are going to come after us. And we got to just keep playing our game.
I only have one more for me. Did you see the stat on Graham Slaggert with these shorthanded goals?
I did. I saw that.
In the last 40 years to wear an Amherst jersey and have 5 in a single season. I mean, how impressive is that?
Yeah, it's amazing, and I want to say Pacer's done an unbelievable job with their penalty kill this year. If you look at, even at the beginning of the year, our numbers, I would say it's a strength of our team, like our 5-on-5 play and our penalty kill. The last segment we played, it's hard for teams to get in the zone on us, and Pacer's got a great plan. He's a really good teacher. Everybody knows their assignments, whether some teams different breakouts, and guys are rewarding the success. Pacer puts them in a great spot, and they go out there and make plays. And I look at the goals Slag just scored, they're timely goals. These aren't goals where we're up by 5 goals. They score a power play goal. In Bridgeport, he scores the next shift shorthanded breakaway. And then the game here, that tight game that we played against Syracuse, it's a 1-0 game. He scores that goal, 2-0 game. In another Syracuse game, it was the same thing. Got a breakaway. No, it was the Utica game. We were up by a goal, 10 minutes left, scores, puts us up by 2, games over. And they've done an unbelievable job on the kill. It's really cool. And then, Murs leading the league in power play goals, so it's great for him too.
Noah, do you have anything for head coach Michael Leone?
Yes, I do. I hope you're doing well today, Coach. Yeah, I'm writing a story for the Sabres on Novi, and just wanted to get your thoughts on him. I know the team's been 13-2 since I think November 29th. I know it's a complete team effort to get there, but just wanted to ask about how Nikita is factored into that.
Yeah, he's been outstanding. Anytime someone's plus 22, you're on the ice for a lot of good things that are happening. But I wasn't here last year, but I know the message to Novi was to have a big summer and to work on his strength training, to trim down, to get him into a place where, we play a lot of games in a short amount of time. I know back-to-backs, talking to the staff, hurt him last year. There were sometimes they would sit him out so he could train and recover. And he's done an unbelievable job. His footwork, his ability to gap against speed now, I think was probably a weakness before, and it's becoming a strength. His ability to kill plays in the corners and for us to get out of the zone. And then I think his offensive instincts are really good in our O-zone too. You wouldn't think a guy that big has a really good stick, but he has ability to protect pucks. He reads offensive situations really well. And he's done an outstanding job for us. And a lot of times, if it's not Rathbone or Johnson matching up against top lines, Novi's out there, and he's done a fantastic job for us. And if he can keep building and keep working on his team, the things that he needs to work on, he's going to be a really good player.
Yeah, you kind of mentioned it right there with the plus minus, and you might have mentioned some of the things that you might answer this question with in that past answer. But what is he doing on the ice to have a plus 22, not allowing the other team to score, but also helping the Amerks to score?
Yeah, it's I'm not a big plus minus stat guy. I know it's really impressive. That means you're on the ice for a lot of stuff that you're creating. But I think he's not on the ice for a lot of good goals against, because I think he's really good in our own zone. He kills a lot of plays. He's one of the bigger D we have. His ability, I think he's gotten harder at the net front. And if he wants to continue to play and be in the NHL one day, I think that's the biggest thing. As a guy that size, you got to be able to box out, so guys aren't getting those second and third efforts. And he's moving his feet. He's moving the puck fast. He has good instincts to get up in the play, and I think he generates a lot of offense. He may not get rewarded, but he extends a lot of plays in the O-zone. When the puck goes low to high, he makes the next play so we can keep possession of the puck. He possesses the puck really good in high ice, and a lot of times when he's in the zone, we have the puck a lot in our offensive zone because he makes a lot of good decisions with the puck in the high ice.
Yeah, and, nearing the half mark of the season, what growth, how do you want to see him grow, through the end of the year?
I think it's really important for Novi away from the rink to continue to get stronger, work with Crave to make sure when we get into the guts of the season that's going to come up really quick, that he's ability to play minutes, and that's being a pro outside of the rink, and he's done a great job with that, but to continue to work on gapping, with his skating and his reach, his ability to kill plays in the neutral zone before it gets into our zone is going to be really important for him. I think when he does struggle, he's not moving the puck quick enough or hanging on to it too much. But when he's playing really well, and he has played really well, he's moving the puck quick, making a really good first pass, and then letting his natural offensive instincts take over.
That's all I had. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Noah.
That's it.